Hello, welcome. Hello, welcome to a new episode of the Mermaid's Curse from PARANORMASIGHT. Yeah. I've looked at my achievements and I think 9 are still missing, which is quite a lot. One is an achievement for having all achievements, probably. Like I didn't look at them, so I don't get spoiled. 2 for the endings, 1 for the true ending, probably. That would be like 4 out of these 9s. And other than that, I have no clue. We also have every Mockingbird stick already, so I have no clue. I kind of want to delve into the like we have to finish this one and we have to finish this one, but I kind of want to delve into these two just to see if I could possibly do something there. Kikuko has been killed. We still don't know what effects this has. And there's a weird gap here between there. Maybe we would unlock a chapter if we do something differently. Right, and here as well. Maybe we would unlock some chapter here. So weird. And we even had the other option where we subdued her and still got her curse on. Like, isn't this what we should do? So weird. Be careful, of course. Okay. Now these two are not in my possession anymore. That hand mirror from before, could it be dangerous? What? No way, unless... Huh? Are we focus? Got it. Surrender somehow. Then we need to get her to surrender somehow. Ideally, we take away her curse stone too. Got a bad feeling about this. Maybe we should retreat. Even if we did, we'd always be looking over our shoulders, afraid she might come after us. This is everything we read in the past before. Can I throw it away now? No, still not possible. Could you hold on for a moment? Someone's there. I have no clue. This is so weird. This is so weird. Now we have current state Kikuko has been subdued. Okay. Start from Lighthouse. Start from Minakuchi residence. Ended with Sato in possession of the Tamatibako. I don't know. I think these are the two oh yeah. And it ended with Avi in possession of the Tamatibako. I really don't know. Oh man. Well, whatever. Let's go here again. And skip a lot of dialogue really quick. Ah, oh, are you talking to me and what? Hey, you don't have to be so jumpy. What's the slashing curse business all about? Yeah. What I also kind of want to see is Tsukasa was like concerned when Kiryu said something. I think we missed somewhere or something there. Now it's here. Now let's talk to her again. She's a bit calmer. No check mark still. If the murderer's coming for us, shouldn't we hurry up and get out of here? Might be a good idea to exchange all the information we have so we can be as prepared as possible. A good point if we want to protect ourselves. I guess we need to think up a plan sooner than later. The murderer. If the murderer. Satoshi Namiya. Yeah, she has a different kind of expression now. Hmm? Is Tsukasa okay? Looks like something's bothering her, but I should let her bring it up on her own terms. Huh? No way. And Kakudono was Yamashina? My dad? So I was right after all. So I was right, but then Kikuko and Tsukasa are related, or what is happening? Tsukasa? What's the matter? He's dead? No, that can't be true. So I was right. God damn it, Sato. Azami. Okay. Man, imagine a Paranorma side speedrun. I wonder how long it takes if you skip everything and do everything as quick as you can. It's still a long game though. Maybe 30 minutes? Hour? An hour? I don't know. I wonder. Yeah, maybe I should become a Paranormasight speedrunner. I don't think there is any. Maybe I would rank world first. Okay. Now this was the point where we kind of left the chapter. The mountains of Kamishima are shrouded in darkness. At this very moment, named Ikuma is approaching along this path. I doubt he'll be able to find us up here on the roof, but we still need to do something. She's racking her brain to think of a way to deal with the curse. Now that I think about it, Tsukasa reacted oddly to that information earlier. I feel like I might have some idea what's going on with her because of the Tomokazuki's vision. Maybe I can use that somehow. Azami's trying his best to think of a way to stop the curse too. It's nice to know I'm not dealing with this, with all of this alone. Just realizing that gives me hope. Wonder what kind of abilities a professional psychic has. Sorry, hold on a minute. The gears are all turning full tilt right now. Can I make sure I'm on the right page about the curse and its conditions and all of that? Sure. Okay, so Ikuma is a curse that uses a certain symbol as a target for slashing attack, right? And we're in a bad way because he gave a bunch of people business cards with that symbol on it. Yes, he can kill the islanders whenever he wants. Okay, and now we don't have time to collect them all. And if we make an announcement about the cards, Ikuma will hear it and use the curse. So what are we supposed to do here? We don't have any time. Yeah, that's the problem. Our only way out of this is a supernatural solution. Well now, Yuzami Nakuchi, it would seem you have a plan? Not really, I mean, why would you ask me? Oh, I merely had a hunch. My intuition is telling me that you should look inside yourself for an answer. Inside myself? Do you mean... Well now, Yuzami Nakuchi. Yeah, this is about we as a player presence. I somehow feel like reassessing what I know about everyone will help me find an answer. Okay. I somehow feel like... Yeah, okay, this is what he says again. Well now, Yuzami Nakuchi, would it seem you have a plan? Well... I need more time. Sorry, can you give me some more time to think? I see, I'm certain the solution lies with you, so please give it a careful consideration. Oh, this is just another question mark. I have a plan. I got it! I have a plan! Probably. Really alright, user? User, before you tell us your idea, allow me to impart a warning. Okay? Whatever you tell us, I'm going to trust your judgment and carry out your plan immediately. As things stand, we simply have no time to weigh the options or consider other avenues. Ugh. Do you understand? You can only choose once, and there's no leeway for unnecessary steps. Wow, no pressure then. Now, lay out the entire plan, who to ask and what to ask of them. Choose which of these individuals to enlist and what to have them do, then select confirm. Okay. You haven't selected anyone. Tsuyumi Nakuchi. Go diving. Crack a joke. Do laundry. What the hell? Call on Guardian Spirit, use Shikigami, perform dowsing. Enter negotiations, use curse, write manuscript. Use curse, use Shagan, use Feast of Shadows. Use vision ability, do housework, consult with husband. Enter negotiations, beg for mercy, flee to Tokyo. Go diving, make calculations, use inheritance. Pilot the boat, collect cards, act as consultant. Go diving, fool around, enact purification. What the heck? Do laundry. What? Cancel. For diving. Confirm. Number of people select 1, is this correct? I want to see him. Very well, that's 1 in total. That's the plan. This is so weird. What? There are like super myriad solutions to this. Alright, sounds like a plan to me. I'm sure it's gonna work out. This is our last chance, let's keep it together. I will now go apprise the people not here as to what you need them to do. Your grandmother needs to do laundry. Very well, I will enact the plan as soon as you give me the word. If all goes well, Iguma's curse should have no effect. If Tsuyu does laundry. What? You selfish little brat. Well, very well, I make you regret that choice. Let's see how long that defiance of yours holds out. Oh. Meow. We will probably unlock another bad ending, right? What? The laundry! And so Tomoshige's curse was unleashed. In an instant, several islanders carrying Kippei's business cards collapsed and died. I didn't see it happen, but from the sound of his voice, I knew he wasn't bluffing. Wow, the laundry! Oh, what have I done? I made the wrong choice! There was no way to fight the curse. I should have just done as Tomoshige said. Even if I went to the rooftop now and told those waiting there to warn the others to destroy the business cards, Tomoshige would likely never allow me to, and even if he did, the time it would take them to destroy the cards, he would just keep pressing me for an answer, all while killing more and more people. Really was no way to fight him. I started thinking that if I gave in now, maybe I could still save a few lives. Before I knew it, I was saying the words out loud, telling that merciless man I would obey and begging him to stop apologizing through my tears. And so before our time finally ran out, we sank to the bottom of the Ise Bay, fading into foam upon the sea. The curse that had sustained us for 8 centuries at last began to unravel. I felt my senses slipping away. This seems to be the same as the other ending. Beside me, Tomoshige drifted in silence, childlike. Yeah, this is the same. Ending number 4 again. Huh. Let's still watch it. Okay. Okay, this is kind of interesting. You have 9 people with, well, technically 4 choices. Like, either they do one of those options or they do nothing. Like, this is 4 choices for 9 people, which is like so many possible combinations you could do there. Like, I can't even do this in my head. But at the same time, it's kind of funny, like how... Oh, the storyteller. Would seem things haven't quite turned out the way you hoped. Yeah, I was about to tell, like, the all-knowing entity, which is us. We're jumping back in time again and again and again and again until we get it right. Like, and this is how we help out user, like, in a meta-defying way or whatever. This is really cool, I think. Unable to stop the curse of Kippei Ikuma, or should I say Taira no Tomoshige, who allowed more victims to fall to his curse. In the end, Satoshi Onami had no choice but to perish alongside Tomoshige. Now then, what could have been done differently? Perhaps it would have been wise to rely on someone with extraordinary abilities. Is there perhaps someone with the power to affect those business cards in some way? And so, for now, this path has comes to an end. You'll be returned to the story chart. Please select a chapter to try again. I'm sure we'll see each other again soon. Farewell for now. Incomplete. We need a plan. After discovering the corpse of Shinobu Wakamura, Yusa and Azami realize that the threat of the curse still remains. They meet up with Sato and Tsukasa and gather at the place of their childhood days to discuss what to do next. And we also have this chapter. Maybe I should delve into this before tackling this puzzle, or these 3 puzzles. Natural talent Sato Shiranami recollection. About 2 months after waking up on Kamishima and being taken in, Sato Shiranami goes to the roof of the Kantekisho ruins for some time alone. Wasn't this the time when, Yusa was meeting Sato? Yusa meets Sato Shiranami for the first time after returning to his hometown. Sato acts indifferent, but the pair feels does something they can't shake off. When she gave me the super jump scare. Okay, now from her point of view, morning Kamishima Kantekisho ruins rooftop. Now Yusa's probably giving us a jump scare. 2 months have passed since I washed up on this island. 400 years elapsed while I was locked away under the sea, but I've managed to adjust through modern life somehow. Although sometimes I wonder why I bothered. Okay, well, no Yusa, at least for now. It's so quiet on the roof of the Kantekisho. I'm alone but for the wind rustling at the trees, the distant roar of the tide. It feels so good to have this view all to myself, to just let the soft sea breeze carry me away. It's the perfect spot for someone who wants as little to do with others as possible. But yesterday, someone came up here and ruined everything. Oh, so Yusa was okay. 1 day prior, this is 1 day after. Yeah, nothing else here. It's just Sato and she's thinking. I was a little worried at first, but I've adapted pretty smoothly to modern civilization. The fact that I only have vague memories of my life from 400 years ago probably helped a bit. I still don't really understand how ships and cars move by themselves, or how electrical appliances and lights and things work, but it's not really an issue, to be honest. I know how to use them and that's what counts. I mean, I'm kind of the same, not gonna lie. I mean, most people on the Earth are, right? Most people who were born in the modern era could tell you that fridges keep stuff cold, but not exactly how they do it. Yeah, I know the fridges are a bit warmer somehow, but that's it. I couldn't tell you how that exactly works. It's actually pretty easy to get by if you can just accept that not knowing everything in detail is normal. Besides, it doesn't seem like life has changed that much for the fishermen who live on this remote island. Apparently the big cities have greatly evolved, with water and sewage systems as well as subways. Waking up there would have been a lot more confusing. I really do love being alone. It's so calming. I have a good reason to isolate myself on this island. Soon my life will be over. I probably have less than a month left. Whoever sealed me away seems to have had some kindness in them at least. They allowed me to spend my last moments as myself, alive. But I can hardly feel grateful. How much living can you really do in a few months, a few weeks? That girl Tsukasa Awa was always hanging around me, but I try to keep my feelings in check and act as cold as possible. Getting too close will only make things harder when it all has to end. I'd like to joke and laugh with them, spend time talking about our favorite TV series and stuff like that. Especially with Tsukasa, the way she reacts to things is so funny and it's really hard not to laugh and play along. I have to try so hard to keep my feelings under control. Cheerful conversations will only become painful memories for her later. And since running out into the woods and living alone isn't appealing, I just have to play my role as the unfriendly loner till the time comes for me to disappear. Just one more month. One more month of coasting along without making waves. I'm getting jump scared. I'm 100%. But watching TV every day, learning more and more about the modern world, there's so much fun to be had. Pretending otherwise actually hurts. Humanity has prospered. In the past, the common folk were preoccupied with surviving each day. Now almost anyone can eat delicious food and sleep in a warm bed without having to toil day and night. People have time, freedom, entertainment. It's wonderful. I wish I had time to enjoy it all. Get on an airplane, maybe even fly to Tokyo. There's not much chance of that, not with the time I've left. Still, I really wish I could try one of those game consoles that you can hook up to the TV. You can play different games by switching cartridges according to what they say on TV. Those consoles are so popular that it's hard even to find one, not that I'm in a position to make demands, of course. All I can do is look at the pictures in the magazines and dream about them. If I had a game console, I bet I would play it all day. Oh, I like Sato more and more. Anyway, there's no point in wishing for too much. I'm just grateful to be able to spend my days this way. It's all thanks to Wakamura. Please just let me watch TV for my last remaining month. That's not too much to ask, is it? Anyway, I shouldn't let my guard down. I've got to keep myself in line. No extravagances. I've just got to gently drift along and not rock the boat. At least that was the plan, and yet, when speaking to him yesterday, I got completely carried away. I'm still mad at myself about it. Next time I'll be more careful, cool as a cucumber. Wait. Next time? Aww. Is she crushing on him? Oh well. Can't be helped. Yusa Minakuchi. Something about him makes me lose my cool completely. It's probably the shock of finding out that he's immortal too. Yeah, that must be it. Wait, did they establish this already? At this point of time? I mean, she can see with her vision, right? They can detect each other. So maybe they knew all the time, but just kept silent about it. And maybe being immortals puts us on a different wavelength from other people. That could be why I'm drawn to him. He seemed quite young. He can't have been more immortal long, but I think mermaids are still around even now. Wait a moment. I wonder if he knows I'm an 800 immortal too. I hope not. If he does, it puts my peaceful life at risk. I'd better make sure he knows to keep his mouth shut. I have to talk to Yusa Minakuchi again. Ugh. Finding him is sure gonna be a hassle. I have to talk to Yusa Minakuchi again. Okay, if I turn here now, is he... Yeah, I knew it! Sukuta! Wish he would wipe that look off his face as if he's indifferent. I bet he's secretly proud of himself for being the one to start me this time. You came back. So, you're here too, huh? Did I startle you? Not one bit. Startle me, not one bit! It would take more than sneaking up behind me to give me a scare. Now you know exactly how I felt. You're right, guess I deserved that. Never mind that now. There's something I wanted to ask you. There's something I need to tell you too, but you go first. So I was thinking about what you said yesterday about that pretty rough thing, and it occurred to me. Could you by any chance be an immortal girl? I didn't know it was that obvious. I knew it. Something about you was just different. So, I'm an immortal boy, and you're an immortal girl. Don't put it like that. Why not? That's what we look like. And it sounds better than people who became immortal by eating mermaid flesh. Besides, going by our actual ages or something would just get confusing. I guess that makes sense. Right? You might as well call yourself that too. Alright, I will. Anyway, as it turns out, I wanted to talk about the same thing. You knew you were immortal, didn't you? Yeah, I found out just recently, in fact. I got swept out to sea and survived against all odds. That's when I remembered being saved by Mermaid 5 years ago, and it all started to make sense. Wait, saved? By a mermaid? From what? Well... I had no idea. I hadn't even heard an incident like that occurred 5 years ago. And in the sea just south of Kamishima too. No one really talks about it anymore. So a mermaid saved you and made you an immortal boy. Right, that's my best guess anyway. Not that I understand why a mermaid would go out of her way to rescue me. Anyway, I'm just happy I can finally talk to someone about this. There's still so much I don't understand. Since we're here, do you mind if I ask you some questions? That's fine, but I need you to promise me one thing. Never tell anyone about me being an immortal girl. Easy. I would prefer people didn't know about me either. Good. I would have had to kill you otherwise, so thanks for sparing me the trouble. No, you're a lot tougher than I thought you'd be. Anyway, done. I swear on my life. Or lives. Oh, look at you, making mortal jokes. Modern kids are something else. Honestly, it just came out. This might be easier than I thought. I just need to keep my guard up. I wonder what he wants to ask me. I don't remember much about the past, so I'm not sure what I can tell him. Man, they really knew the entire time. They just didn't told us as players. God damn it. He's been immortal for 5 years, so he's not going to get any taller. Another 795 years as a teenager sounds pretty rough. Tsukasa told me that he tends to play the fool, and that he's kinda hard to read. She was right, he's not a bad kid though, I think. Yeah, and probably in the bad ending she was talking about spending the next 800 years with him. But how? Like, yeah. Would she need to get immortal again? So, what did you want to ask me? Oh, right. How long does this immortal thing last? Is it really forever? 800 years, no more no less. Wow, 800 years. That's a really solid number. Precisely. Good luck for the next 795. What am I? Some fine wine? I need more than luck. That's 8 whole centuries we're talking about. Yeah, it's pretty rough, like I said. I could tell you had a long time left. Huh? Being immortal for so long must give you an amazing intuition. Oh, and just checking, but is there any way to undo our immortality? No, there isn't. You're not human anymore, and there's no way to become human again now that your human body's long gone. I knew it. By the way, how long have you been alive? This is my 800th year. I only have a month left. What, really? It's a long story, but I've kind of been out of the game for the past 400 years. Now my life is almost over. 400 years is a long time. Only 1 month. You're way older than I imagined. So, is there anything I need to be careful of? What do you mean? Well, seeing as I'm stuck in this immortal body, is there anything I should avoid? Oh, right. If you fall into a deep fissure, or a pit of lava, you'll keep dying over and over, so don't do that. Yeah, that sounds terrifying. Avoid lava, got it. That's about it. I don't actually remember all that much. I guess that's how it is. Oh, and it will get messy if people find out, so try to keep a low profile. You'll probably have to find somewhere new to live every few decades. That will help you avoid suspicion. Living in the same place for too long is dangerous, huh? Oh, but it won't be easy living anonymously with the family registry system. You used to just be able to show up in a new place and start making a living. People did that all the time, but nowadays... Yeah, I bet it's way more difficult to move around than it used to be. Sounds real rough. Good luck with that. Great, thanks. True. The next day. Not again. Are you going to come here every day? It's not like I have anything better to do. Yeah, me neither. You know, you're the one who started showing up at my favorite place. I like it too. I have just as much as a right to be here as you do. Besides, it's such a nice spot. Yeah, I get that. You said before that you come here to think. What do you think about? Stuff like what sort of work I could do. Are you unemployed? Obviously, some with a job wouldn't spend their morning staring at the sea. Not everyone's lucky enough to have a cushy life, eating free food and watching TV all day. Listen, can we cut this out? It seems utterly pointless to knock each other down every 5 seconds. No, I'm just a bit confused. Okay. True, I guess we can call it truce. Hey. Is living for so long hard? It's definitely not a stable life. It can be really hard at times. But that's true whether you're mortal or not, isn't it? At least you don't have to worry about starving to death anymore. Even if you get sick or injured, dying will fix it. I've never actually struggled that much because of my immortality, to be honest. Oh, is it really that easy? I mean, what if you really want to die and you just can't? Do you want to die? Well, not now, but maybe if I live long enough, I'll change my mind. Oh. When you said you got swept out to sea before, was that because you... Damn, I thought you were a super chill boy, but I guess you're a sensitive boy too. Seems that way. I was just as surprised as you to find that out. Come on then, what happened? Talk to your elder immortal. Jeez, so they blamed your mother for the disaster 5 years ago and even shunned you because of it. Guess you mustn't have been keen to come back here then. Didn't want my Gran or Azami to have to worry about me. It was a moment of weakness that pulled me back here, I guess. I'm not really sure. Regardless, I need to live as quietly as possible and stay out of everyone's way now. That's why you come up here to be alone, huh? Well, I know how you feel. It's the same for me. The day after. Wait, so you were sealed in an underwater cave for 400 years? Yeah, there was a reason for it, to keep something from happening, but I don't remember what it was. I'm awake now, so that must mean it's okay, whatever it was. Jeez, that must have been terrible. Pretty noble of me, wouldn't you say? If you wanted to worship me, I wouldn't say no. So this Azami Kumoi guy looks out for you, huh? Yeah, he's a really good guy. Too good for me, definitely. Honestly, I don't think I could survive on this island without his help. And yet you haven't told him you're mortal? No, I doubt he would believe me. Besides, if he started avoiding me or something, I'd have nothing left. I don't think I could keep going. Not that you can die. Ah, true. Next day. Several days later. Yeah, some blooming relationship is developing there, ladies and gentlemen. I see, so you've been acting cold because you don't have much time left, huh? I understand. Saying goodbye to people you care about isn't easy. Yeah, exactly. And when you live as long as we do, you have to say goodbye to so many people. Come to think of it, being mortal sounds pretty rough. Well, it does mean saying goodbye a lot. You can see why some people see immortality as a kind of punishment, or hell itself. There have been immortals who became so overcome with despair that they turned their backs on the world and devoted themselves to religion, like Yao Bikuni, so that's where that story comes from. But, you know, as far as I can remember, I've never felt like this existence was hell. Really? Yep, for those 400 years before I was sealed away, I just lived out my life. If you ask me, not everyone's cut out to be immortal. It's like anything else, really. Some people have what it takes, others don't. So, what? You were just a natural immortal? Yeah, it's like I was born for it. I see, there really is something for everyone. But I guess emotionally maturing to match the fact that you were 817 years old wasn't for you, though. Yeah, you noticed? I'm self-conscious about that. Oh, sorry. Anyway, it takes talent to live for centuries without seeming to age a day. True, I wish I had that talent too. I'm jealous. I hope I will be able to look at it the same way. Are you scared? Huh? Are you scared of being alone for the next 800 years? Well, yeah, that's part of it. It's also just hard to imagine myself living in the future. Makes sense. I probably would have been scared too if I would known from the start that I had 8 whole centuries ahead of me. But I reckon you'll be okay. You might even surprise yourself. You think so? Yeah, you're a lot like me in some ways, so I think you might just be cut out for this immortal life. Huh. Are we alike? I hadn't noticed. Sure we are, like how you start playing the fool when you're embarrassed. You've got me there. See? Remember when we first met? We started talking like we were old friends right off the bat. True, I remember thinking it was funny how I didn't feel awkward at all. I rest my case. If you've got the knack for it, another 795 years will feel like nothing. Blink and you will miss it. Like nothing? Don't know if I want it to go by that fast. Exactly, in the end you might not even feel like it was enough. Maybe your last words will be, I know I've lived 800 years, but come on, give me another few centuries. Get it now. You really are good at being immortal. So good you still don't want to die. Huh? You've only got 1 month before your lifespan ends, you must be scared too. You've never despaired once at being immortal until now. You're not wrong there. I mean, I lost 400 years, so I'm not nearly done with life yet. I want to keep living more than anything. Of course I'm scared. I can understand that. It's not like you're on your deathbed and been given 1 month left to live. You're as healthy as can be. So, maybe it's time you stopped worrying. What do you mean? Since you don't have long left, why not spend the rest of your lifespan having fun? Live it out to the fullest. If you do the best you can with the time you have left, you might even feel satisfied with the life you've led in the end. Oh, I don't know why I didn't think of that. But if I get too close to anyone, it will only hurt them when I die. Yeah, but I mean, you could just let them mourn you. You've had to do that plenty of times, right? I guess I could be forgiven for being a little selfish in my old age. Exactly. If it helps, consider yourself forgiven. Does that mean you will mourn me when I disappear? Of course I will. From the bottom of my heart. Really now? That might just make me happy. Good. Then here's the plan. You're going to have as much fun as possible starting tomorrow. Tsukasa's coming back for the holidays too, by the way. I'm sure she'll be more than happy to hang out with you. She'll want to be your friend, you know? Oh, I'm liking the sound of this more and more. I want her to be your friend too. I guess this is my chance to take her around the island. Oh, but while I'm at it... Yeah? You said your grandmother Tsuyu needed someone to talk to, right? Yeah. Just we don't have much to talk about. She's always going on about what's on TV and I can't keep up. Leave the TV talk to me. Oh, and I'd be happy to look after her while you're out working as well. Are you sure? That would be a huge help, but... Sure, I'm sure. She seems like an interesting person to talk to. I'd love to spend some time with her. She's definitely something. You can't let your guard down around her, that's for sure. And she's pretty stubborn, not to mention if she doesn't like something, she's not afraid to say it. I'll bear that in mind. You know what? I'm actually pretty excited for tomorrow now. I'm glad. Hey, user. That's my name, don't wear it out. I know we initially came here because we wanted to be alone, but from now on... Can we come here when we don't want to be alone instead? Sato. Of course we can. I'll wait for you here, every day. Oh. They made an entirely new endearing user sprite just for this moment. We never saw this before. After that, I decided to stop holding back and reach out to everyone around me. And you know what? They responded. They've started interacting with me in just the same way. So I've decided to spend my last few days having as much fun as possible, so much fun that I won't have time to fear the end. Of course, no one but user and I know about my immortality, or what little remains of it. But these past few days have been so much fun. There are points where I can't even tell if I'm dreaming or if this is my new reality. And most importantly, user's life and mine have continued to intertwine as we meet at our usual spot, day after day. Get along so well, being together feels like the most natural thing on earth. And it didn't take long for us both to notice how comfortable we were around each other. Before we knew it, we were being drawn together with increasing intensity, like stars meeting in orbit. What the hell? This was such a cute chapter. What the hell? Oh. Natural talent. Sato slowly opens up to user as they meet every day at the Kantekisho ruins. She decides to live out what little time she has left to the fullest. July. So you're telling me all of this happened? All of this crushing on each other thing happened during the whole game, and we didn't even notice this was a thing. Because they were so good at being quiet about being immortal and being quiet about liking each other. Or maybe there were signs, but I didn't really catch up on that. I know. I mean, the only thing which I found really suspicious was the good ending chapter, where you could see user standing next to Sato the entire time. Even though in the story it appeared that they had nothing to do with each other. Like, this came really weird and sudden across for me. Damn. The night, what the? It's the same chapter, but not? What is the meaning of this? Well, yeah, there's more and more coming apparently, even though I thought it's the end already, but I will see you in the next episode, I guess. Bye bye. Yeah, let's make it sudden as well. Bye bye. I'm going now. See you in the next episode if you want to see how it evolves from here. Bye bye. Okay, bye bye.